I started a little bit late, right? I told you I needed like 10, 15 minutes. The reason being is because I got a new video game,
Nice.
right? So
What you
uh
got?
now, is it a new video game? I would say it's actually an old video game that's remastered.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lovingly restored.
My total attention now.
Yeah, lovingly restored. Yeah, they did a great job here with some of the restorations on here. I just got it today.
Hmm.
Let's go for a swim.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having to fucking restart my computer or something because this lag is fucking atrocious. But you get the point here. So
Get the point.
we won't
They're
keep watching
bringing
that.
back
So
Lara
basically,
Croft.
they restored these games. Tomb Raider. Yep, Tomb Raider 1 to 3, and they
Hmm.
say lovingly restored, and I can't disagree more. They made this fucking game kicking and screaming because the fans really like Lara Croft. Imagine that. I was just telling my waifu pillow, Lyra, that I used to that I used to ask for this game. You know, like they get it for me for Christmas. I really want this, and then I finally got it, and my computer couldn't run it. I had a piece of shit computer, wasn't good enough for it. But
Wow.
now I get to play
Yeah,
it, so
because I
I'm
never played
definitely
these
excited.
games.
Yeah,
So
and
when did they?
it's puzzles driven.
And what is it? They first came out on PlayStation.
PlayStation and PC.
Okay, and that was the very first Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that was your
That
very first. That
everybody,
was the
you
debut.
go to somebody's house after school and everybody's like, I gotta save my game. I gotta play another level. My Lara Croft. I didn't
Yep.
have a PlayStation. I never played this game, but I remember a lot of my friends playing it at the time. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so you just run around as a girl going on like these cave adventures? And they
It's
were
almost
like,
like
yeah,
Indiana
but it's like this
Jones.
thing. Oh, okay, but you play as a girl. They're like,
Plays a
yeah,
chick.
but like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, okay.
Badass chick though. I mean, it's like oh, so the hero in Aliens is a girl.
But you have the option to choose like a guy character, right?
No, no. You just play as Lara Croft.
Oh, so
You
you
know,
only play as a girl.
you only play as a girl, which is kind of weird when you have to
Right.
fuck some of the bad guys. It's like kind of
Really
weird
weird.
now, but
Really weird, yeah.
the but you know, in all seriousness, this game. Well, first, she has a couple guns. She's like a badass chick, and I say that,
Mhm.
in this,
Yeah,
she's an
that's what all my
archaeologist.
friends say. Yeah.
Yeah, she's,
Right?
she's
When you were
not.
forcing young males all around the world to fucking play as a girl.
I mean, yeah, like I'm trying. I don't even think that's the first time that's happened. To have shit, Metroid. Remember Metroid? Metroid was a
What's
chick.
Metroid? Yeah.
You don't remember Metroid
Oh
for
yeah?
Nintendo? Super Metroid, yeah, or
No.
Samus. I should say Metroid is the character's name is Samus, but she's a chick. You know,
No,
it
okay. Went over my head then.
yeah. So it's not like whatever. It's
Hmm.
again, she's badass. She's not like woke. you know, not like the new Tomb Raider. Which let's see, the Tomb Raider remake. Let's do this for comparison because they reinvented this Tomb Raider chick.
Right?
You know, and of course now they're like, now why can't why aren't they showing these trailers here?
And then wasn't there a movement at some point that people were mad at Laura Croft because Joe Angelina came on as the character in the movies and she was all sexualized and stuff. And even though she was a strong, independent
No,
woman, Indiana Jones style, I could have sworn there was like some feminist pushback, like "Stop sexualizing Laura Croft" and
oh
"Okay, Angelina Jolie," blah blah blah. Maybe she had breast
On the
removed for
bright
her
side,
cancer. She's a person too.
on,
It's just a video
to,
game,
to,
weirdos.
to be fair, that was rightfully a stupidly small minority of people, of feminist retards that
But
were
I remember
talking,
that.
because the movie ended up doing gangbusters. Not a great movie, totally forgettable, in my opinion. They made like one or two, but Angelina Jolie was the perfect casting choice. She looked like the character, and plus she kind of did get the vibe. She got the vibe of like who Lara Croft was. It's just the movie was shitty. And shitty may be a harsh term. Maybe it's like a D plus or fucking C of a movie. Like,
well, you always got
not
to
memorable to me.
sexualize these video game characters. It's the first woman strongest thing.
Yeah.
All these cells sitting at home jerking off to Lara Croft.
Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah, mind your business. Yeah, mind your business. That's enough's enough. Mind your business. Don't worry about what I'm doing when I'm watching Lara Croft. More than likely, I got both my hands on a fucking controller trying to get to the next level. All right, so
Yeah,
like
different joystick, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and in PlayStation 1, she's like overly pixelated, triangle titties. Trust me, it wasn't like this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the movie when they had Angelina Jolie, that was a little bit more because she was the sexual icon of the day for the most part.
I think with that, yeah.
But yeah, then when they ended up remaking it, let me see what I'm trying to pull this shit up, and of course, let me see if we can. Yeah, this is what they did to Laura here. Actual in-game footage. How long is this? Okay, there you go. So they made her her like a Jersey 6. There you go. And with the bow and arrow.
We're hunted by the island's inhabitants. If I don't survive,
so
none of us will.
I didn't hate this game, but it's not Tomb Raider.
Right.
All right. So, yeah, this is definitely more a strong independent wham in Tomb Raider.
Better chance.
Right. And
this is the female Rambo more than
I don't know.
Croft.
This is right. Which the other one is she's literally fighting like wolves and like tigers and shit with like dual pistols. Which looks cool, but not yeah. It's obviously like this is more like it leans more into the fictional video gamey aspect of it, puzzle solving and stuff. This one has some of that. And again, not a bad game, but this is where it gets crazy. Is like they made the remake, this one that the remastered version is almost like again, kicking and screaming because they want us to want more of these fucking games, these remakes, and we're like, all right, you essentially gave us a Nathan Drake game, but with a chick, and the Nathan Drake guys had on lock. So like, why would you try to step in on that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't give a shit.
I don't know who Nathan Drake is, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, Nathan Drake is essentially the same game, but with a dude, and it's definitely more Indiana Jones actiony, But that came out before this, The other one is she's also Indiana Jones, the original. But it's her diving into caves, looking for artifacts, for points, and whatever. Here it's like, oh yeah, here's the other thing. She's looking to find artifacts to give it back to the original indigenous people that it belonged to. Did my shit just fucking cut off?
No, you came through loud and clear.
Yeah.
Wow. See, even in
Yeah.
the
So
games, they have to push it. That's
and those are the
disgusting.
3
So of
games.
course they go. Yeah, they're fighting tooth and nail just to bring back the original Tomb Raiders and just let Lara Croft be Lara Croft, getting her little treasures for her points that she'll give to
Yeah.
the museum because it belongs in a museum.
It
But
belongs in
no,
a
instead
museum.
she's got to go.
Yeah.
I
You
can't
know.
believe you dropped that on me. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. This game here is that show she can bring
Yeah.
back all the stolen treasures, mostly stolen by white European males, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
right. I
And bring
recover
it back
stolen artifacts. Yeah. To give it back to the indigenous. Yeah. Indiana Jones would be like the villain in this fucking game. You understand what I'm saying? Because he wants it in a museum.
Yep.
It's just like, no, it belongs with the original people. Like, all right, go fuck yourself. You know? Like literally
Right.
the other
They
Lara
don't even
Croft is
know
like,
about
I do it for sport. That
it. Yeah.
yeah. You know? And oh, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. There's even like
Because it's
this
just a game and
disclaimer
it's make
message.
believe. And it doesn't have to have a
And
message.
right. Like fucking Donkey Kong or Pac-Man. But like
Mhm.
and there's a disclaimer in this in the remake, the remaster rather, right? The one I just got. It says there
Yeah.
are some like depictions here that some may consider offensive. We decided to keep it in to open a wider discussion and hopefully learn about bad stereotypes. Some fucked up message like that. Like,
Yeah. Oh my
like
God.
it's like, bro, it's like we're giving you money in spite of yourselves. If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have even fucking bought the game. And you tried, but I mean, I don't know. I wanted the
Yes.
originals too
And
much,
that is the response to have.
so whatever.
Because
But
fuck right. Fuck
yeah,
that. If you would have known that, that is the money. The response is to not give them your money. Like,
yeah,
no, I'm not. I'm not
yeah,
buying this game anymore just because you had to crowbar that in. No,
yeah. We don't need. I don't
it's
need you
on
to
principle. We
fucking
need more of that.
lecture me. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I promise. I could fucking lecture you guys on how to live your fucking lives. All right, you
Yeah.
fucking stupid ass developers at Crystal Dynamics that get offended because there's a Mexican guy wearing a poncho in the fucking Tomb Raider cutscene. You know.
Wow. Is that a true story? Is that a
Meanwhile, you
real
guys are
story?
fucking taking your kids to Drag Queen Story Hour. I promise I can fucking lecture you on life before you can lecture me. I have pointers that I think
Yeah.
would work
Yeah.
better for you than your fucking pointers working for me. All right.
Yeah. That you
I'm
force
sorry,
into
bro.
the entertainment of movies and video games and all
Yeah.
that shit. Because that's the thing too. They have to do it so
Yeah.
sneakily like this. You know what I mean? Like
Now it's
sneak
not
thiefing it
sneakily
in.
though. Now it's
Because just like
super
you
brazen.
said, when you bought the game not knowing that
Right. Oh, fair
lecture
enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
was going to be there, you would have had the choice to not pay that fucking money. But because they snuck it in and you paid for it, and then they hit you with it, and they're like, they got you. And even if you don't agree
Yeah.
with it, you heard it. And that was what I
Yeah.
was saying before too, with the Spider-Man movie, with that Marissa Tomei dying. It doesn't even matter the ending. It's the mattering that they got that scene in there, and the viewers are hearing it. They're hearing. It's about those words. I fucking hate it. I'm totally done. I'm not
Yeah.
playing any more new games. I'm not watching any more new shows. Movies are out. I'm not watching any movie past 2010. This is my declaration for 2024. I don't
Well,
even
yeah,
want
I
it
think
into
it.
my brain, in my psyche, the thought of it.
What I kind of think there needs to be like this purge of all of it, where it is like this. Like, I mean, I can't have it my way on this, but shit, if I could, it'd be like one massive boycott that just chokes these fucking people out. And that's,
Yeah,
we're back to zero, like Fight Club, your other favorite movie, which, but like everything, we taking it back to zero. All right. And then we can start from there. And then you get like people who actually can write movies will get the recognition and they'll get to make the movies. And it's not just some fucking hand me down diversity, bullshit.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to I was like, sorry, son. No, I don't want you to watch the new X-Men 97 because they want you to think it's okay to be fucking non-binary. I don't need you to coming up to me after school asking me to cut your fucking junk off because, you want to be non-binary like Morph. You know,
Yeah, and have an inconspicuous relationship with Wolverine.
with Wolverine. Yeah, yeah.
Even
We
that
don't need that.
wording. Even that wording. Oh, so fucking
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's disgusting, bro. Some of these writers need to get the
It is.
shit beat out of them. It ain't gonna be me because I can't fight. To be fair, you know. It's
Yeah,
been
we
forever.
don't condone
damn-
violence here. on
and
the
I
Fan
don't
Chicken
condone
podcast.
violence. But
Right.
damn,
But
can I
some
say
people
something,
do
bro?
need to be fired from their jobs. We'll say that.
I've gotten my ass kicked a handful of times, me personally. Okay, and one
Mhm.
thing I can tell you, more than one of those ass whoopings changed me for the better.
Yeah,
You
same
know?
here.
You know,
Yep.
so I mean, just putting that out there. I don't want anyone to get seriously hurt. I don't want anyone to have any violence put
No,
on them.
nothing
All
like
right,
that.
just to be very clear.
But
it's
you
just
learn
like
a lot of lessons in schoolyards, and after school and fighting with kids and playing sports. Sometimes you wrangle with someone, get punched in the face. Sometimes you got to punch someone in the face. Both are
Yeah.
just life lessons. And if you haven't done either, right, then you get some of these writers in there with these fucking whack ass scripts because they're on their high horse because they've never
now
been
they're being
punched in the face.
celebrated. Yeah, no, instead they're being celebrated. And in fact, like shit, like they should have been bullied. I'm sorry to say, they should have been fucking bullied more. We got too tolerant, too fucking complacent, and now we got these jack-offs that are gonna tell you to be offended about a Mexican wearing a poncho and then fucking recommend the movie Cuties to you and to watch it with your fucking family.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, absolutely.
Again, don't fucking lecture us.
You're right. That's why that original Christmas Story movie is so great. Where little Ralphie and his brother and friends, he's getting picked on by the two older bullies, and he's getting punched in the face and getting punched in the arm and chased home. But by the middle of it, he just fucking turns around and beats the shit out of that little
shit out
kid.
of Farkas.
Yeah, exactly. And right then and there, there's that's why you say a lot of times, like the school ground, right after school, the playground, you learn a lot of life lessons just with that. You know what I mean? Fighting your way home after school and shit. Natural law and order. Because kids are cunts, kids are mean. You know what I mean? So these little soft bellies who write these scripts like that, they either were bullied too much and then they ran away and never grew any balls, or they weren't bullied enough. Yeah.
No, they weren't, because you know what? They grew up in the era where it was like, if you're being bullied, go tell a teacher. That is one of the worst fucking lessons. I came up in that era where it was like, oh, if someone messes with you, tell a teacher.
Not me.
Roughly.
In my house, was,
no,
if
my
someone
parents
puts
too.
their hands on you, you have the right to put your hands on them, and you always defend yourself.
Yeah, no, same here. My parents were that way.
Yeah. Oh,
good. My
Good.
parents were that way. Yeah, no, 100%. And yeah, I like sometimes I
would
fight back.
That way.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
But the school, the school was like, they were like, oh no, if someone hits you, you just come and tell the teacher. And it's like, yo, go in and basically imprinting in a child to go to a authority figure to solve their fucking problems for them. That's not their father or mother.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to talk about propaganda and movies and shit? Schools are propaganda fucking factories.
Yeah.
The lessons they teach you in there.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at least back then it was still like, all right, kids, no hitting. Hitting isn't nice. You both apologize.
Yeah.
Sometimes you shake hands. Exactly. And so even then that was okay, even though, you know what I mean? Like, but if you get enough of that where the kid doesn't get hit in the face, or he doesn't learn to hit someone in the face, as kids, not saying as adults, but then you get to these fucking weak boned, especially men, and that applies to girls too, actually. Weak-spined people who write this shit script that they feel like they have to sneak it in past in the movies and the scripts and the video games,
Well,
on top of
kids,
and privately, I'm sure they openly support all the, like you said, the trans hour reading time
privately,
and all that shit. I'm sure they're all out
reposting
there
that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they sneak it into the work thing. Video games don't really have anything to do with that. But when these fucks get in there, yes, it does. Oh, yeah, now it does.
Now it does.
Fuck you. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
You're not getting another dollar from me. None of these
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Star Wars, fucking
I won't even
Marvel. I
watch your
mean,
shit for free. Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch
yeah.
like if you recommend something movie, it has to be from 2010 that I
Hate
haven't
watch
seen it. Yeah,
has to be hate watch.
I mean, if
Which, by the
anybody
way,
was to recommend, anybody be like, "Oh, you want to check out this?" I'm like, "No, no, I don't watch that show."
yeah,
That's
right.
it.
I will say I have an idea for hate watch, which I think you'll agree with. It's a movie I haven't seen
Oh, what's that?
called King of Comedy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a pretty good movie.
We've been
I quote
practicing.
that
We've
all
been
the
talking
time.
about that rather.
Yeah, yeah, because that's
You
De
like it? You've
Niro.
seen it?
Yeah, I like it, and I've seen it because that was a movie that came out in the '80s. And like
Yeah.
that's a movie like your aunts and your grandma, like on a Sunday after dinner, like, oh, did you see we rented the fucking King of Comedy? Put it on. No, De Niro's new movie. Yeah, put it on. Oh, how great
They're
was Jerry
horrified.
Lewis? And Jerry Lewis, right, is in that. So it was like the grandma's generation. I remember Jerry Lewis with Dean Martin at the Vegas thing. So it was like it was a thing. That movie was like a thing in like the late '80s, '90s
Yeah.
with like your mom, your aunt, you know, and guys liked it too. It's a funny movie, but I just remember especially like it was a movie that even the women could watch with the men, with the grown-ups, you know what I mean? My uncles and stuff.
Yeah.
Very quotable movie, yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I've never seen it. I've kind of avoided it. I bought it, but I haven't seen it yet. So
But
that
you
would
don't know
be
what it's
a
about?
don't know shit. I kind of know it's got to do with late night. I also know it was kind of an inspiration on the Joker movie, um, along with Taxi Driver. But
Yeah,
but Taxi Driver I've seen like a gajillion fucking times.
yeah, gotcha.
You know.
Yeah.
But damn, man. Shit, I don't know, man. Is there anything you want to talk about? I feel like I just like ranting on fucking pop culture and video games and movies. How mature?
No, that's what the canned chicken's all about.
Hey, fucking
Well,
man,
let's see.
man.
I came in seeing the Adam Webb stuff. I don't know why I keep calling it Adam Webb.
Madam Web. Adam Web.
So we did that. We did the X-Men. We did some Lara
Right.
Croft video game stuff. No, drawing a blank.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, are you down for Hate Watch, or are you trying to call it a night?
No, it's 8 o'clock on a Friday night. I'm
Yeah.
a little under the weather, but I'm not doing anything at the same time. I got another brewski in the fridge. I'm down to watch something not new.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Not,
All right. All right. All right. We'll do King of New York. King of Comedy, rather.
oh, okay,
If you're
cool.
down.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I am down.
Is unless I did say you could pick one if you wanted to, because I know you've been wanting to get me French Connection or one of these other
No, I'm
ones.
just recommending. I don't got a hard on for you to see them or to like them or not. And I'm even afraid that now I blew up the French Connection too much, only because Anthony Cumia on his show, we talked about it. I saw something on
shit on it.
YouTube where he did a review of it, and he was like, I was in the mood for an action movie, and I threw on the French Connection, and it's so slow and blah, blah, blah. But I know deep down at one point he was probably like, oh yeah, that's a great movie. I know if I asked him personally, like, Anthony, you like the fucking right, you at least like the French Connection, I guarantee you he would say yes. So, but anyway, I just recommend that one. I think it's good. I know a lot of people may or may not like Anthony Cumia, but his review on the French Connection is wrong.
Wrong. All right, so well, fuck it. We'll do King of Comedy. I'm gonna sign us out, and then what we'll do is we'll take a 5-10 minute break so I can drain the main vein and get a couple of brewskis. And then we'll regroup here for a Hate Watch.
What is that new slang for shooting dope? No, I know.
No,
we're gonna
stop,
have to,
man.
Yeah.
Look at her, man, a junkie. All right,
going to the main vein.
So fucking hey, all right, King of Comedy. Let's fucking go. All right, I'll set that up. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna bust this down and into a few clips. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We'll bust this nut.
He's gonna edit out some of the what could be mistaken as racial bias, but it's not. But we're gonna cut all that part out, like Chip Chipperson. We're gonna cut that part out.
That's what he thinks. But Guys, hit like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And girls,
Uh,
or them, or
and
they,
gals, or they, them,
Mhm.
or none of the above.
or
All right.
sexual weirdos who are mentally ill and can't make up your mind what you are. You're included too.
That's right. That's right. Hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Call us a piece of shit. Whatever. That's cool. And we will
Yeah.
see you next time. Peace
Peace
out,
and love.
motherfuckers.
And we mean it.
Peace and love. Do not send any more pictures. All right.
Fight them
Laters.
with this, not with this.